There are many residents of Chicago who are very upset with Mayor Brandon Johnson, all the aldermen in the Democrat Party. The reason why they're upset is because they have prioritized migrants over the residents of that city. So every time they have a city council meeting, many residents are showing up now. And that's beautiful that Black Americans are doing that. They're not just sitting in their neighborhoods and not going to approach these people. But let's hear what this sister P. Ray has to say out of Chicago.
I'm P. Ray. Today I have on an Austin hoodie because I am a third generation resident of the Austin community. We've owned our building maternally for 52 years. We've owned our building paternally for 52 years. So I have 104 years of ownership in this city, paying property taxes on time. And I am here to ask, are y'all lying to us? Because, see, we know that the budget stated that you guys spent $400 million on the migrants who are illegal immigrants last year. The city is currently in a $235 million deficit, which means that you guys overspent the budget to pay for people who have not paid any taxes, who have not stood on the corners to take the buses to the Chicago Public Schools, who have not done anything. It is very disrespectful. It is extremely disrespectful that parents like myself have to go out and drive 3 expressways every morning to take our children to school because you guys can't get the busing situation together. But you have all the time, all the energy, all the solutions to do things for immigrants. My friends, not only is that Negro-phobic, but it is xenophobic against the American people. Well, we are not being treated fairly in our city. And you guys are using our property taxes to affect us negatively. Yeah. We are asking right now to put a moratorium on the sanctuary city ordinance. It is drowning the taxpayer. It is forcing everybody's rent to go up. It's forcing everybody's mortgages to go up because the property taxes are going up. There is no stoppage for the illegals who are coming up here because you guys have already magnetized our city for illegal immigration by showing the world how we treat people who come to our country illegally. And we don't have any more money for that, you all. We don't have any money. What I want you guys to do is figure out how to balance the budget before you talk about anybody that does not have a social security number. Before you talk about anybody who has not done the work of Americans. They don't deserve anything. We owe them nothing. And every time you guys have conversations about immigrants, what you guys are saying, not you, American Negro, because the American Negro is not an immigrant. At all. So every time you talk about them, every time you spend time talking about them, our taxpayer-funded time, you guys are pushing us to the back. And that's Negro-phobic, and that is disrespectful. The same way you all can get together and have a meeting for the immigrants, figure out how you can have a meeting to figure out how to balance and reduce the budget. We do not have the money. Stop giving them our money when our people need it. Not just, I'm not saying Black people, the American people, the Chicago taxpayers. We need the money. Don't give them any more.
Yes.
That's how you do it, people.
A lot of Black Americans are just not going to sit on the fence with this situation. A lot of Black Americans are registering to vote, in which they should. A lot of Black Americans are saying, you know what, I'm going to make a difference this time, and I'm going to get these Democrats out of here. Now, Chicago is a Democrat city. Hands down, it's Democrat, complete Democrat. And because it's a Democrat city and all the policies that the Democrat Party push, you know, in that particular city, it has hurt a lot of Black Americans. A lot of Black Americans have been hurt by the policies of the Democrat Party. But Black Americans, let me tell you something. You got to get out there and get all these people out of the office. If you don't go out there and get these people out of office, then you're going to be stuck with the same issue and problem. Clearly, the Democrat Party is not for Black Americans, clearly. They're for everyone else except Black Americans, or some people say foundational Black Americans, FBA. They are not for us. And that's okay. They don't have to be. We got to be for ourselves. And being for ourselves makes us a policy voter. It doesn't make us a Democrat, doesn't make us a Republican. It makes us independent. I'm telling Black Americans, the place to be is independent, politically independent. If we're politically independent, then we're going to get somewhere at that point. Oh, we're going to get somewhere. We're going to make sure that when we go out and vote and get out here in these elections and let them know that you're not going to be rewarded anymore with the black vote. Listen, even if 50% of us do that, 60%, the Democrats are done. They need the black vote to stay in power. That's why the Democrat shields are nervous right now. They're nervous because their jobs is on the line with this election. And let's put the shields out of business, brothers and sisters. Let's put them out of business. Let's tell them they're going to have to go get another job. Not that one, selling their own people down the river. Because there's no way that you're a black American, that you're cool with all the resources going to people that chose to come here. Black Americans are not immigrants. They never have been. We didn't have a choice to come over here. Everybody else is choosing to. So the people that never had a choice to come here is the people that should be getting the resources to build their communities. And any other Americans should get the resources that we pay tax dollars into. So black Americans are not wrong for calling this out. And they need to continue to call this out. The Democrat Party understands it's a new day. We're not going to go along anymore and just stay silent while you siphon off resources from the black community. And we're supposed to be sitting up there with an empty bag and yet showing up to vote for you. No, them days have come and gone.